Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So before we get started, I need you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need you to do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. So how is everyone doing today? Hope that you are well. So today we're going to talk about the secret government stalking program. All right. So is anyone aware of this already? And I'm going to be brief, but I would like for you to be aware of what's going on. So this is happening to over 400,000 people in the United States. And why is this important? It's important because they have so much money that they can develop a whole program that targets innocent people. Then you have people out here struggling for money, like you're living under a bridge. Like you see people walking around and living under a bridge, but they got the money to develop a whole program that tortures innocent people. So that money dynamic is very interesting. And I want you to know because this is one place that your tax dollars is going to. All right. This is a secret government stalking program. It has other names. The other names are targeted individuals. Have you heard that term before? I want you to be aware. It's called targeted individuals. The other name for it is called Havana syndrome. It's spelled Havana. Now, this was on 2020, believe it or not. They had a snippet on 2020 because they're attacking the diplomats over in Washington. So when they attack the diplomats over in Washington, they are considered important people. However, this is happening to people all over the world, civilians who are minding their own business. So again, this is called targeted individuals. The other name for it is called Havana syndrome. So when it comes to stalking, they are paying people to stalk other people. So that's why they do it. They're doing it for the money. So some people out here, they don't have morals and they would do anything for money. So, hey, you're going to pay me to stalk other people? Yeah, I'll do that. How much you paying? So these people are called perps, short name for perpetrator. They're called perps in this community, and they go around and they stalk innocent people because they want money and the government pays them to do this. So I want you to be aware of that. So, what do these perps look like? Well, there are white men that do it, there are white women that do it, there are black women that do it, there are black men that do it, Latino men do it, Latino women do it, Asian women do it, Indian men do it. Why? Because it's kind of a thing where they think that they'll never get caught. Like no one will ever find out. Just imagine this is happening to 400,000 people in the United States. 400,000. Now, have you heard a peep of this? Have you heard one peep about this? So that's why they do it. Nobody is ever going to find out. And I'm getting paid. So why wouldn't I do it? They're going to pay me. They're going to pay me to do it. Nobody's ever going to find out about it. All right. So remember the name targeted individuals, Havana syndrome. There's also another name. It's called the Organized Contract Stalking Program. And they have recently come up with another name because they want to hide the program. So there's another name, there's a new name. There's a new name affiliated with them now. All right. So, what do these perps look like? Well, I just described to you what they look like. And they're basically people that don't have any morals. So, I would think that the majority of the people involved would be more like bums, bums. But in actuality, you have people on high levels that are involved in this, professionals involved in this. Um, so it's not really about the level, it's about, do you have morals or not? And the interesting thing to me is that there are professionals involved in this, co-workers. Um, think of the different professions out here. Pharmacists, you can find some pharmacists that are involved in this, police officers, um, judges. You would be surprised. All right. Now, as far as your everyday event, what does the everyday event look like between the perp and the victim? The perp has, and I'm going to be brief, the perp has a uniform. This uniform is a black hoodie, right? And so what they do is they sensitize you to this black hoodie. This person has a black hoodie. Are they one of them or are they not? It becomes a game of who's who. It's like a game of who's who. And it's like a psychological mind game, right? The uniform is a black hoodie. So of course you got your everyday people out here that they're wearing black hoodies just because they like black hoodies, right? But the perps, they have the specific uniform. Their uniform is a black hoodie. So you go to work, lo and behold, what do you see? Um, maybe you go to church, lo and behold, what do you see? Um, other places that you frequent, a grocery store, retail store, basically anywhere you are, they are, because they're paid to be there. Now, some people are followed around with a black hoodie, and other people are sensitized by other colors. So when they sensitize you to a specific color, it's going to stay that color. So black is black. But then other victims, they sensitize them to a different color. A red hoodie, for example. We're going to sensitize this victim to the red hoodie, for example. All right. So that's the uniform. All right. So you have that component. You have the stalking component. This is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Somebody's always watching. Somebody always knows where you're at all times. All right. And then the other component to this is you have the directed energy weapons, the directed energy weapons. So those are your lasers. You may be familiar with lasers, right? And so lasers, you don't have to be close to the person. You can actually be attacked by a laser. You can be in your house minding your own business, and someone in the house behind you, for example, they're in the window pointing their laser, and the laser can reach you. It goes through windows, it goes through walls. Or if they decide not to hire the neighboring people, which they will hire the neighbors, um, they could just go over the roof with the devices over the roof. All right. So you got your directed energy weapons. What does a directed energy weapons do? Directed energy weapons, primarily, they want to burn you, burn your skin, leaving lacerations on your skin, burns on your skin. If it gets in your eyes, it could blind you. If they target certain spots of your body, it could injure you. For example, target your heart, that could lead to a heart attack or a stroke. All right. They're called direct energy weapons. If you're not familiar with those, I want you to be aware. So after you finish watching this video, go to YouTube and YouTube directed energy weapons, and you're going to see the weapons pop up. All right. They're easy to get. Um, and so that's the other component to it. You got the directed energy weapons, you got the stalking. Some people are being attacked with radiation. So, with all this, we're in 2025. There's a lot of technology, as you know, um, being able to attack you with radiation. So, radiation to your skin. All right. And you know the effects of radiation. So, some people are experiencing that. Some people experience what is called B2K. Um, B2K is a way that they can make you hear voices. Um, and you can research that if you're interested. But it's a very, very evil program, right? And the evilness in it is that it's undercover. So it's not like it's overt where I'm just going to drive by and shoot, right? Like you see on the news all the time. They're torturing these people under the radar. Nobody's ever going to know. Nobody's ever going to find out. And if you try to tell somebody, they're going to think you have a mental problem. All right. That's how the program is designed. In fact, when you finish watching the video, I would like for you to check out the link below. I'm going to put a website that's going to give you more information about this program. All right, so there are some other components to the program. And if you're familiar with the program and you would like to share, I would like for you to put the other components that I did not mention. I would like for you to put them in the comments so that the people watching um, can be aware of what's going on. Like I said, this is happening to 400,000 people in the United States, and it's happening to millions of people all over the world. So this goes to show you how tightly regulated and controlled the media is. The media is going to tell you what they want you to know. And if they don't want you to know, they're not going to put it in the media. All right. But this needs to be on the media. It needs to be on CNN every day, 24 hours a day, the same way they did COVID. The same way they did COVID, that's how this program needs to be in the media. However, since it is not in the media, check out the link below and check out the website. I want you to see it and I want you to be aware. And again, for the people that are familiar with the program, put it in the comments. The other things that are in this program that I did not mention, there are some other things in the program that I did not mention, and it's mainly psychological. So, what is the point of this program? The point of the program is they want you to get into some form of trouble. For example, fight back. They want you to go to jail. Um, if you're not in jail, they want you in a psych hospital, right? Because, like I said before, who's ever going to believe this? All right. Um, it's all psychological. And I am sure there are some other um, end results that they're looking for, right? So going to jail, going to a psych hospital, and then if you're watching and you're familiar with the program, put it in the comments, any detail that I left out. And I am leaving out details. All right, this is a very synchronized program. Like there are people actually sitting around a table thinking this stuff up. All right. And then they're actually funding this with money that can be used for something um, righteous, right? But instead, they're using it for evil. And like I said, they mess with innocent people. All right. So I just want you to be aware. And again, this is called targeted individuals. The other name for it is Havana syndrome. The other name for it is organized contract stalking program. All right. Your tax dollars are going to it. And this money could be used for something good, right? Um, so if the administration wants to continue their cuts, if they should cut anything, they should cut this program, right? Spending millions of dollars on this. You won't believe how synchronized this program is. So if the administration would like to cut waste, they need to start with this program. All right. So I want you to be aware. I want you to check out the website below. All right. So you're either in it as an evil person or you're the righteous person. You got to pick a side, and they've already picked their sides. Right? You can't be both. You got to be an evil. Either you're evil or you're righteous. It's one or the other. All right. So thank you for watching, everyone. On your way out, do me a favor and hit that like button so that YouTube can push the video out. More people can see it. If you are not a subscriber, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.